What up, you guys? Empress of Duality here. For those of you that are new or might not know, my name is Brooke. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Love Vibe Tribe. I'm here tonight with my twin flame in union, Danny from Northern Comfort Tarot. We are going to do some mini readings tonight for you guys. Spirit is ready. The messages are flowing. Our intention is to always add the utmost value to you guys, to bring you messages of love, healing, and the utmost clarity, right?
Amen.
Spirit, allow us to understand what we are going through, because when we understand it, then we can deal with it, we can heal it. And over to you.
Yeah, my name's Danny. I do have a channel. It's Northern Comfort Tarot. You guys want to get to know me, you can check out my readings over there. We do have a featured reading just while we're allowing people to come into the chat. Our featured reading that we're offering today has been taken full advantage of by so many souls. Yeah. That is the Journey to Your Awaited Fate reading. And with that, it's 111, and you can find out what that's about and how to get into it in the chat down below. Aside from that, we're just waiting for some
in the description box down below.
Yes,
you can find out about the Journey to Your Awaited Fate. What the fuck is up, you guys?
Tamara. Hey, Maria. What's up?
What is that?
Happy
I got
Friday.
it right here on my phone. Tamia, hello. Maria, hello. Kara, what's up? Love, my beautiful Love Vibe Tribe. What's good?
Has been a while, but we're together again on the big screen.
Hi, Vibes of Miriam. We keep saying the same thing at the same time.
I know. I don't know. It must be a twin thing.
Jesus, fucking twin things. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
I've learned a lot about the twin flame journey recently. Being in union with my twin flame, let me tell y'all something, okay?
Shit.
You think the shadow work is difficult when you're by yourself? Oh man, when you have the perfect mirror right in front of you, reflecting back to you all your flaws, all your negative thinking, all your negative or low vibrational behavior. Oh, and even without saying anything, they just do it. They just trigger you. And like, another thing that's kind of funny is like you can sense what my subconscious is saying sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah. Even though I say one thing, like you can sense like what my subconscious is actually saying. That was pretty cool, but
yeah, it can get freaky deaky in here. Freaky and deaky in this house.
What you be doing, pretty kitty?
It's truly a blessing. We do see the beauty afterwards of not only the healing within us, but the healing that we get to offer to you guys as well. Because there's so many teachings that come out of the dark.
That's very true. That's where I get all my teachings, y'all. Everything that I know is because I did it the wrong way and learned how to do it the right way.
Say hi to Figaro. Say bye to Figaro.
Bye, pretty kitty.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, everyone is healthy and well to me. You are. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you for being here.
Oh my God. Britt, what the heck is going on?
Hi, Brittany. What's up?
Yeah.
How have you guys been during the pandemic?
Cray.
Everything's closed around here. Probably same with you guys. Grocery store, you got to email them, and they'll either deliver it or you pick it up.
Yeah.
But for us, I mean, we chill at the house anyways, so.
24/7.
Not 24/7.
Come on now.
But...
We do go to the beach because it's like the perfect social distancing beach. There's only usually like 3 people.
Sometimes
Me,
there's nobody.
You, and someone
and the
else.
dog.
The dog, yeah.
So, anyways, tonight, you guys, yes, been isolated. And a lot of us during this isolation have had the opportunity, the wonderful opportunity, blessing in disguise, to look at our shit.
Hey, Cam.
To really sit with ourselves. It's a nice little time out and reset. And for all of us light workers and empaths and twin flames, like, I already know that this is a time for us to really sit with our fears, our self-limiting beliefs, and the programs that we have in our head that aren't serving us, to sit with those things and choose deliberately and consciously. You guys, the main thing I have been learning lately is to become conscious of everything that I have created and everything that I am creating, because we are who we are now. However, before we got to the consciousness of where we are now, we may have created some shit that ain't really good. That's why it's shit, and we gotta like clean it out, put it in the trash can.
Poop and scoop. It is spring, and there's a lot of shit to clean out.
Oh, but we are doing mini readings tonight, you guys. $15 three card pool, or what's that,
40 full blown mini reading, channel messages, you name it. It's coming, and we're gonna
free card pool. If I see it and I feel like it should, spirit guides me to you.
Yeah, but we really felt called to come on together because it's been a while, and
yes, I miss you guys.
Yeah. So here we are. Any questions to you guys about twin flames or whatever, you can toss that up for us, and we'll kind of...
That would be fun.
Yeah, kind of shoot it up.
I would love to know. I'm interested to know what is going on with, like, you know, some of the twin flames and this isolation and reset energy. I know what's been going on with us.
Yeah.
Hi, Lou. What's up, love?
Hey, Cosmic YT.
So...
Cosmic YouTube.
What y'all want to do? Just get a collective message first? Get some motherfucking energy flowing?
I think so. Let's get some energy flowing up in this motherfucker. Right here.
I wonder how people are doing with, like, you know, like the bars being closed and you can't go out on Friday night and dance and, like, mingle and meet people and...
Got the George Thorogood on. I drink alone.
Like, all of the distractions of life, pretty much, are just like... Besides, like, internet shit, right? But, anyways.
That's where we come in.
Oh, baby, you didn't put, like, any juice in your vape.
Oh, I got a little mini.
Not true. Okay, so, what you want to pull, baby?
Let's do a collective read. I think I might even light up some Palo. You know what I mean? Just to get this up and running. Scorpio energy is hot this week, Kim says. Just doing you, Brooke. You're awesome. Hey, Danny. Hey, Kim. I saw you post a lot of videos recently. I will be watching those soon. Yeah, and by the way, I took a time out on Wednesday to watch Lee and Sherry on K-Moon. They're twin flames.
Oh, my God. If y'all have not seen K-Moon's freaking... What is it? Twin Flame panel video?
Yeah.
With Nick and Dove from Twin Flame Revolution. I love Nick and Dove.
And Alan and Sandra. It was really good. It actually came at a perfect time when we were going through all kinds of shit. And it's like, it was really nice to see twins up there and to hear their stories. Their stories are similar.
The stories are fun to hear.
Yeah, they're similar to ours and similar to each other's, right? Just the shit that we go through.
I'm going to start off with some, oh, shit.
Gonna start off with some, oh, shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Up in here.
Alright, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to start off with some energies, y'all. Oracle in the Stone, Elizabeth. What is up, my love?
Lizzie. Listen, Danny, your Libra was on point because I legit met my dude. All of it. Wow. That's good. That's good because, like, these readings here, they all seem to come out with the same message. And then I was just like, I even told Brooke, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Ruth, what's up, love?
With the collective, but whatever. If it's repeat, repeat. Whatever. But I wanted to tell you guys, I will be doing my Capricorn to Pisces. I had a little bit of trouble yesterday with the internet, and I wanted to do them live, and I just gave up. So give me a bit. I should have them out tomorrow.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Now it's working great.
I know.
Because it's meant to fucking be, baby.
Bam! Meant to fucking be, baby.
Alright, so for some energies, collective energies that are floating around, that are influencing you guys. Okay, current energy of the collective is a new romantic cycle begins. Could be with a Libra. the influencing energy, the energy that is currently influencing you guys, is what do you need to release? There's a full moon coming up soon. What do you need to release? Because I know that Spirit has shown you things about your energy, about your vibration, about the way you think, the way you perceive yourself, the way you perceive others, the way you perceive challenges, the story that you tell yourself. Oh my God. There's so much within the vastness of our vibration, you guys, and sometimes we can't look at it because we don't even realize what we created and we're not willing to accept it. Okay, so that being said, the binding energy to your current person or situation is nothing will come of this situation. And what I'm getting off these cards together with the what do you need to release, there is clearly some communication that needs to happen. What are you holding back? What are you hiding? What are you not saying? What are you not cleaning out of what you're saying? Okay, so with the nothing will come of the situation, what I'm getting is the fears that are coming up, the triggers that are coming up, the challenges that are coming up, the rocky situations between people and relationships and twin flames and connections, all the shit that's coming up, right? The nothing will come of the situation is the fears that we're facing right now, that tell us that we're going to fail, that tell us that we're not good enough, that tell us that we're going to be abandoned, all of that shit, right? Nine of Swords energy, fear that we're looking at face to face. Nothing will come of that situation. Fear, there's not, when you're love, right? When you bring unconditional love within yourself, when you house unconditional love for yourself and any situation or connection that you're in, fear is not going to win. Love conquers all, right? Nothing will come of this situation. So if there are any challenges that you're facing, any triggers or non-communication that's been going on with the connection that you're currently in, anything that feels like a block, feels like the end of the world, that you're worried about, nothing will come of this situation if you choose faith, if you choose love, if you choose to trust in Spirit, right? So it's like, which way are you going to go? Fear or faith? With that being said, you want to go?
Fear or faith? Yeah, I got this.
A win-win outcome is forecasted. Okay. I only got 3 cards so far, but nothing will come of the situation. What do you need to release? And a new romantic cycle begins. And the thing is, one more part, babe, if you don't mind.
It's your channel.
Baby, that doesn't mean. So here's the thing, y'all. With the what do you need to release, that fear that's coming up, that's making you worry, that's making you doubt yourself, that's making you question whether you are in alignment, whether you are taking the right steps, whatever that is, right? Nothing will come of it if you choose faith, you choose love, you choose to believe in yourself, you choose to send compassion to yourself and others. And through choosing unconditional love through this fear and transmuting that fear energy into love, a new romantic cycle begins that is based on love instead of fear, right? Which is what we're all striving to create, is love. Now, with that being said, baby, now you go.
Amen.
I'm
all right. Carrie, you're a moderator now. I know. 10 of Pentacles at the cornerstone of your deck.
Hi, Diana.
Oh, man. So what I'm picking up, I got the 2 of Swords in reverse with the 3 of Wands as a clarifier. 2 of Swords in reverse, like not being sure, needing clarity on which path to go down. The clarity really is stepping into balance and allowing things to come. Watching your vibration and putting out the message to Spirit with Temperance card here and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Stepping into your power, knowing Spirit's going to take the lead with whatever you want that you're calling in, and then you need to just let go of those fears of how, when, where, who is going to bring these things in, this 10 of Cups energy in, and be that Queen of Wands, trusting Spirit, tried and true, loyal to source energy, and knowing that those things will be brought to you, and having that clarity with the King of Swords in the upright to, sit back and enjoy the show. Look, not being able to go out, not being able to mingle, not being able to go to wherever, get groceries even. These things can and will come to you. They'll deliver. The spirit works the same way. You're on lockdown, you be good, sit still, okay, and then we're going to bring those things into you. And you just got to be clear on what you want. That 10 of cups. What do you want as far as high vibe goes? You know, what are you truly in search of when it comes to abundance? You know, abundance and love, yes, but how? You know, how much abundance and love? Write it out. Write the story out. We were talking to Elizabeth. She hadn't done it yet, and she was going to get on it, but write the storyline on how you want the next 6 months to go. You know, what you want to call in specifically. And then you take that page and you lift it up to spirit and say, everything that's on this page, I'm good. And walk away. Play some games. Play some video games. Come into our lives. Get into the love vibration. And all these things will come to you. Be the Empress. Be the Empress. Be that almighty, all-powerful
creator.
Exactly. Creator. That's what I got.
Thanks.
Bam. Hold the rings.
Oh, sorry. You bought them.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
Okay.
Well, you bought those.
No, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
I'm not.
So, is Elizabeth in here?
Elizabeth is.
She is in here.
So
Elizabeth asked me a question because she had the Journey to Your Awaited Fate reading in session with us, and we do healing work, y'all. We activate things within your consciousness. We clear out energies when we are getting together with you guys. We connect with your energy specifically and pull messages from spirit, okay? And the one thing I wanted to say to you, Elizabeth, and it could be helpful for everyone, so I invite you to the information, but when you do something that is a clearing, when you do something that brings in higher perspective, when you invest in yourself and get readings or sessions or Reiki, like whatever it may be, there is a shift that happens within you. And sometimes when you're in front of that light like that, in front of that love, that unconditional, no matter what you did, do, don't do, I fucking love you. Sometimes when you interact with that energy, you're going to be triggered, or like fears will come up, anxiety will come up. You may want to cry, like you may get really angry and rage out. Like all these different things can happen when you, when there is fear in a certain spot and you're sending it love. It's going to show itself one more time. And then after it's released, there's this shift that happens and you feel peace and you feel love and you feel compassion and you feel connected. And that is your sign from spirit that, yes, good job. All that fear that you had one day and the next day it's gone. Yes, continue doing what you're doing. You're clearing your energy. You're choosing higher knowing. You're choosing higher self. You're choosing to love yourself, right? But I just wanted to tell you, Elizabeth, that completely makes sense, and it's happened with us and several of our clients. But that fear does kind of come through, and then like a shift will happen, and you'll feel a lot lighter.
We were on the beach the other day. I brought this up in one of my readings too, but I just can't. You know, I'm like, I'm a natural born trigger. That's gonna be a good T-shirt. That's gonna be my T-shirt.
My ego was just like,
what does that even mean?
Sit down, ego. No,
what
sit.
What does that even mean? She says. I'm like a natural born trigger. I'm good at what I do.
Well, I wanted to know what your intention was because I wanted to understand how to create the picture.
Oh, yeah.
I mean? The T-shirt?
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to get Russell Barnell to create it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brooke. It was intense.
Know.
And since then, I have felt really good. That's awesome, Elizabeth. That's exactly what I love to hear. That's what I'm here to do, you guys. We love y'all. Oh, we fucking love you guys.
So I think I'd like to do T-shirts this weekend.
Whose PayPal did you put up?
Oh, I put yours up, by the way. You got a couple of them.
Okay.
But yeah, I really want to do T-shirts this weekend. I think that's something we can do while we're in whatever this is called, lockdown.
Well, for us, we're not in lockdown. We're just, everything's kind of like closed, and But we can leave our house. You know, like Florida, like they can't even leave their house or go outside in the front yard. I said, Danny. That's what he told me. I don't know if it's true, y'all. He said that they couldn't go outside in their front yard or in their backyard. And I'm like, that's insane.
Oh, I'd be just.
I don't believe that. There's no way they can't go in their backyard.
I'd be like, I don't think that's happening.
If so, it hurts my heart a little bit, and I send them so much fucking love. I don't feel bad for them because I know they chose it in a way.
I was talking about Korea, and they'd shoot you in the street if.
Jeez. Oh yeah, you told me that too.
It's Korea, yeah.
Yeah, he be telling me all this dark shit, and I'm just like, I can't handle that. I emotionally withdraw.
That's it. Natural born trigger.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
She'll be right back.
I drink a lot of water, y'all, to get my channel open.
Oh. So, anyways, here I am by myself. Thank you for those that have put in donation money. We will check the PayPal whenever. I ain't touching that. I am not touching that. So, yeah. So, what have you guys been up to? Any what you call it there? Any binge watching Empress of Duality, she says. Yeah. I had to give up the Tiger King. I did watch it. It took me a while, but I was just like, my God. Stories on stories on stories of people telling us, oh my God. And she missed out on a bit, but you didn't miss out.
I didn't miss out on a bit. You consciously and deliberately watched it without me.
Yeah, it became Daddy's show. That's what it did. So anyways, check the PayPal.
Oh, sorry. Y'all want to know what else he did to me today? So we go tanning, right? And usually I tan first and then Danny tans. But Danny got burnt one time, so he took a break. So I was like, you know what? You heat the bed up for me today. No, it was your idea.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, how about I go first? I'll heat the bed up for you. And I'm like, okay, y'all. I'm laying in there and I'm like, it is hot in here. And I'm like, am I just like tripping or...
And that's why
I had smoked a little bit too, y'all. I was like, am I tripping or is it really hot in here? And I sat for a second and I thought about it and I was like, okay, it's fucking hot in here. I said, baby, let me out. Cut it off. Let me out. He lets me out and from head to toe, I'm just bright pink. And I'm like, yeah, it was hot in there.
It was hot. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I warmed it up for you. Just hanging out.
So
Love
much
interest
hotter.
came back to my DMs. I watched Ozark. You know, I'm 3 episodes in Ozark too. That's Ozark season 3. Good show. Jason did a real good job on that too. He's directing that.
Who?
Jason Bateman.
Oh.
Yeah. Did a real good job. His wife's getting a little crazy though. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Diana, that's what happened to me last night too. Much dark, scary stuff out there. I had to limit all my screen time and what I looked at. Yeah.
Okay. Brittany is first.
Brittany is first. 15 or 40.
She is a 40. Can we write these down somewhere?
Sure, I will. Let me get
Brittany first.
Brittany.
Hold up. And then Cynthia. Ew. Look at Cynthia's picture.
It's a banana.
What the fuck is that?
Cynthia. What's Cynthia? 40?
She's 40. And, oh, Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Good luck to you and Danny tonight. That was sweet. She just sent 10. I think she said she was dipping too, didn't she?
Oh, she dipping? I don't know.
I could have sworn.
We can do a poll for it.
Well, just let us know, Kimberly.
Kim, if you're dipping, let us know.
And Maria is 15.
Maria.
Kim is a 15 if.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's it so far.
Right,
well.
real quick, Brittany, Cynthia.
Brittany, Cynthia,
Kimberly,
Kim, and Maria.
Maria.
And Burley and Maria. Okay. We're good.
Time to play. I was talking to Lou the other day. If y'all ever done this, you rub your hands together like this and you pull them apart. And you push it together. He's in like a Reiki master class right now.
Oh, nice.
But if you like rub your hands together like this and then you pull them apart, like you can feel the energy Anyways, I don't know.
What is going on?
We thought it was cool, okay? Wait, what happened?
I don't know.
Thank you, Spirit, for the beautiful collective message.
The cat and dog are getting along a bit better now. I don't know, I might have called.
Oh, you do? Elizabeth C. Look. I hear the cat growling right now.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. They're playing. At least we know nobody's going to get eaten anymore.
Last time we were reading, I walked into the living room and the dog was laying on the couch and the cat was sitting right beside the dog on the couch's arm. Brittany, what's your question, girl? Here we go. How should I go about my love life? I don't know what to ask. Oh, fun. Okay.
Ooh, you get to pull some love cards. Nice.
I am ready, Brittany. Messages for Brittany, please, Spirit. Messages of love, healing, and clarity.
Love messages for Brittany's love life. Ooh, the King of Cups.
Are you talking to somebody right now, Brittany?
Master of emotion. Master of emotion. You might be up in your, I don't know, just coming out of
Upgrades. Brittany, are you talking to somebody? It feels like you are, but
I am, she said.
okay.
I'm grateful for subtitles. Brooke needs a subtitle.
Oh, I love subtitles.
Always. It's funny too, because like I never used to care for that. I grew up, my sister was like hard of hearing, and she had to have subtitles, and I was just like, oh my god, I got to be on my own. I was like,
So you're definitely dealing with a soulmate and past life relationship. Your current energy, or it feels like the current energy the Spirit is asking you to tap into consciously, deliberately tap into trust. What did we talk about in the collective reading? Tapping into faith, whether it's faith in being able to find some damn toilet paper or faith in, you know, finding the love that you're worthy of, right?
Gina. Hey, Gina.
But the first card is trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. I do get the sense that someone is not ready. I actually feel a little bit of anxiety too, but the not ready part feels like it's a little bit on both sides. It honestly feels like it's mirroring. You're mirroring it to each other. One thing I want to mention, Spirit wants me to mention, is within this connection, if there are triggers, meaning triggers of you going into doubt, of you wondering what his intentions are, of you wondering about things external to yourself, or whether you're good enough, or whether they're going to leave, or whatever those triggers are. Oh, when it comes to the triggers, they're wanting you, the mirroring is not what that person is doing. It's, let's say this person says something to you and it triggers you. The mirror is not what they said. It is, I thought it stopped. The mirror is not what they said. It is the story that you start to tell yourself based off of what they said. What do they trigger within you? What did you start thinking? What emotions did you start feeling? That is the mirror, okay? It didn't go out, did it?
No, we're good.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so the binding energy to your current person or situation is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Ain't that the truth? So in this time of isolation and being disconnected from all of the distractions, right? This is also the perfect time to really build a foundation with someone in a healthy way, you know? Not just sex or not just flirting, actually like diving deep and asking questions and getting to know each other and letting them know who you are. But there's a sense, I'm getting a sense of like hesitancy on your side to really commit or have faith and trust in this situation. Not an expectation of how it's going to turn out, just a trust and faith and spirit that you're always guided to be exactly where you're meant to be. You're always, everything happens for a reason, and knowing that and trusting that. And it always happens for your highest good. But real quick, there's some hesitancy that I feel on your side, and I feel like because of that disconnection or doubt, I feel like it's doubt that they're going to stay around. Abandonment, maybe an abandonment wound where people have left you in the past and they left that mark on your heart, right? But when it comes to this connection, they're wanting you to trust, meaning drop the hesitancy, drop the walls, drop the isolation, drop the insecurities, drop it all and walk through the door with this past life relationship and see what happens. And you can't expect him to show up or not want to retreat or not be hesitant if you're being hesitant, he's probably going to be hesitant too. That's 3 cards. And I'll throw it over to Danny. I might pull a few more. Unless you finish the story.
I think you were looking at mine.
I wasn't looking at your damn cards.
I think so. Like, what do you see? I see that when you're looking for this person, right? Really pay attention to the detail. I got the 8 of Pentacles here, but he's really, in the After Tarot, he's really paying attention to the detail. Could be details that you've learned through past relationships on what not to do again, but it could also be details within this certain person, right? Where making sure that there's equal reciprocity, making sure that there's balance in the connection. I think you know this person. And I think that it may come when it does come time to like open up. There'll be some releasing of anxieties because of that, right? Allowing yourself to set yourself free, allowing yourself not to cut this person off, but to step up, at the same level that they're willing to step up at. And I think they're asking you to be conscious of that. With the High Priestess in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's going to take you really allowing yourself to feel and to, listen to that gut instinct of yours and step into that Empress power at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like a realignment to a higher calling of relationship. So consciously being aware in this relationship is going to be a must, and they want you to ensure that you're only giving as much as you're receiving, that they're giving as much as you're giving as well, and just pay real attention to how you're responding in the in this relationship too.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. Makes sense, Danny. Reminds me of trust, spirit, trust, energy.
That is the first card that came out for you.
Trust.
So, one thing I want to point out is there's a third-party energy on your side. So, let's see. There's you, there's him, and then there's the connection that you two create, right? Just like twins in union. But it becomes one. However, with this third-party energy, it's actually, I really feel like they're wanting you to look at self-worth and really building up your confidence and building up your authenticity and being willing to communicate and have deeper or harder conversations with him, with other people.
Hey.
Let me help you?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Keep going.
Let's see. But stop doubting it. Okay, I'm just going to keep it 100. Stop doubting it. Release the doubt, which I feel like is that third-party energy for you guys. And find your muse. So this connection is going to be different from any connection that you have ever had, meaning There's going to be upgrades in your consciousness. If you're seeking higher self, if you're seeking higher knowing, if you're committing to trusting in spirit, if you're committing to loving yourself, right? There are going to be upgrades within your consciousness. You're going to be activated, aka you're going to be triggered to be activated to find your muse, right? So with this person, there might be a little bit of bullshit energy, or it just might be stuff coming up for you from the past that is trying to be healed. But through this connection, things are going to be different. So you are going to have to start to show up differently. What have you asked for? What kind of connection did you create, right? What kind of projection are you creating of yourself? And just finding new ways to show up in this relationship. And I think I said this either in the collective or in yours, but under past life relationship, I got material world and barrier. The barrier is down. And what this said to me is the material world has been cut off right now, and it is a great time to put your walls down and build a true connection. Show up differently. Show up differently. Show up differently. And then with retreat, I got soulmate and divine timing. Okay? Whether it's him or him setting you up to be with somebody, right? It doesn't matter. Trust in spirit. Trust it. It's happening for a reason. And just like I said, trust the signs. Spirit is dropping you messages. Pay attention to the mirror work. What does it make you think? How does it make you feel? Take responsibility for how you feel, right? And then commitment was the last card that came out. So right now it's just like navigating through different energies, interesting energies, okay? Don't take the energy that comes at you or comes from you, don't take it personally. If it starts to trigger you, if you start to get triggered in some way, don't take it personally. Just take a step back, depersonalize, go into observation mode, go into responding and being conscious, right? Boom. Divine timing and commitment. Beautiful cards at the end. But it's almost like you're building a foundation of stability, trust, and love. And whether that's with this person or not, you get commitment in divine timing. And that's beautiful. Okay. Would you like to say anything else, baby?
Well, I got yoga and listen.
Oh, I love some yoga, y'all.
Yeah, yoga is really going within yourself and realigning and make adjustments within you, right?
Clearing. It clears stagnant energy from your chakras.
Yeah, and listen. Truly listen. Hold space while these people come into your life to see what it is, what is before you. Like Brooke, when we first met and all that stuff. We want to go there?
What?
Oh, just like...
I'm ready to go anywhere. Where you want to go?
Where you want to go?
I'll drive us.
Like, listen. When we first met, we had...
Don't even.
Go
for it, babe.
It was almost... We wanted to listen to each other. We were kind of yearning for that because we knew that we were healers and we were here to heal each other and guide each other and stuff. But really, the listening portion is like so huge when it comes to a divine relationship because they have... It's almost like spirit is guiding you through the words that they speak, through the actions that they do. And if you're not really attuned and consciously aware of this, right? You can, like, all these little subtle hints can like pass you by.
It is subtle.
Like, what? Like, you have no idea really what's going on. Just like when Brooke and I were going through the motions of like really looking at the relationship for what it was, you know, it's have been more than a friendship coming through. You know what I mean? So just stay attuned to that, right? And that's what I got.
I couldn't even feel into our love because I had told myself in my mind, my ego would not allow me to see it. That's the thing. That's why we have to get in observation mode, because the ego, the beliefs and convictions that we create are our filter, right? But if we step into observation mode, we can just see. We can see things differently. We allow ourselves to see things from our heart space, not from our fucking ego. Which our ego isn't a bad thing, but ego can be a pain in the ass. At least mine. Oh my God. Anyways.
So that's what we got for you, Britt. I hope you enjoyed
Yes,
that.
Brittany. Mwah. We love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, if you got any questions, you know how to get a hold of us. Cynthia, you're up next.
Intense can be scary, right? But if we just trust it, take the leap of faith, and listen to those niggling feelings and thoughts that spirit drops within your consciousness, you never know what could happen. Just like him, I just allowed myself to, I always told myself, Danny's just a friend, Danny's just a friend, but I was like, yeah. I dropped my ego and my belief for just a second and just felt the energy, felt the love, listened to spirit. What if, right?
Amen. What if? Look at us now. Look at us now. So I seen somebody else pop in the PayPal.
Cynthia.
There. But Cynthia, you're up, love.
How do you keep seeing it and I don't?
I see it drop down. I've been creeping
Brittany,
on your phone.
yeah, boy, my ego has been a thing. Oh man, the ego. I swear. I just wish one time, and I know that this is not how you used to solve problems, okay? I understand. But I just wish one time that spirit would just let me get one-on-one with my ego. Just fight it out, you know what I mean? So let me whoop that ass real quick. But unfortunately, that is not how things work.
So who was that?
I'm getting there.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh. Michelle.
Michelle. Oh my God, Michelle.
I need a nickname for Michelle.
Cynthia.
Cynthia, are we gonna talk about
Cynthia?
You know who tonight? Cause hi, Chrissy. What's up, love?
What can Spirit tell me about my son Ethan and his presence in my life?
Aw, like that question.
Oh, I do. We don't usually ever get those things.
My heart went all tingly.
Oh. I'm gonna pull some of this.
Can Spirit tell me about my son Ethan and his presence in my life? Very healing. So the first thing that I'm getting, and it's kind of general, I'll see if I can tap in a little deeper, but it's like through your son, you can actually see what true love is. You can actually feel unconditional love. And before your son, you thought you knew what love was, but you never really knew what love was until you had your son, right? And the relationship that you have with your son is very healing in both ways. Let's see what else I can get. Where'd the question go?
I've got, where are you being called to journey to? Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. He is a helper in this realm, I feel. And
yes.
He is truly, because he has that divine connection. I know when it comes to those children that are born with autism, it's almost like the veil doesn't exist, right? And they are attuned to the other side, and they have within them the ability to call in all kinds of things for you, right?
Ooh, I got chills.
Yeah, me too. My whole leg just went numb, kind of thing. So where are you being called to journey? You have a powerhouse when it comes to manifesting. This child can manifest whatever. He's almost like, what are the Catholics that have pennants and they wear these pennants to bring them good luck and stuff, or attune themselves to the divine? That's what he is. He is attuned to high frequency source energy. And you kind of got to be careful what you wish for around this child, because he'll bring in what you want, and he can feel you. Empath on 9,000, like turned up. I had the opportunity of running into a third wave child in British Columbia when I was there to get my QHHT, and this kid knew me. And he's like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. How have you been?" And his mom was like, "You never met this dude in your life." But we continued this conversation on, and it was shown to me, and Spirit is saying this to you too. If you ask, we will show you what he is here for you to, or why he's here in your life, aside from the unconditional love thing, because that ball of joy, I guarantee you, is absolute unconditional love. But yeah, that his tie to the divine is like so pure and always there and always constant. Even when like we get kind of muddled over with ego and all that stuff, he's pure and he is connected. So when you speak in front of him, speak with pure heart, but also speak, like you were speaking to source energy, you know? Play. I also got the card play, have fun, celebrate, don't be serious. That's another reason why he's in your life. Like Cynthia, I've known you quite a bit, and on this side, you're very playful, and we love you for that, right? But he instills a play within you that is so back to your core being, right? Of when you were a child. It's just off the charts. And that's the kind of play that you need in your life, especially when you feel so weighted down by responsibilities of taking care of them, right? So he's here to help you play.
I can't get any messages. Danny must just be like bringing them in.
Yeah, I'm sucking up the vibration. Seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. So there is so much light that he brings into your life, obviously, right? Him being so attuned to the divine, anything you ask for in his presence, say, you know what, mommy would really love to bring you daddy number 2 or whatever you say in his presence, he'll be calling that in. And you best beware. The guidance that comes from this child is purity, pure of heart, pure of consciousness. Come out of the cave, share your voice, persecution and expression. I'm getting that. Speak to your son so pure of heart.
Sorry.
Yourself. And whatever wishes you put out there in front of him, you're damn sure those are going to come into play. So that's what I got for you, Cynthia. What?
Damn. You fucked me all up, baby.
Did I?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go to? I don't even know.
I can get some final,
Sure. But what do you think, Cynthia?
Advice,
Does that resonate with you? It might be a little, might have been just
one thing I want to mention too is before y'all came into this reality, this dense reality, you and your son, just keep in mind, that you and your son, y'all made a plan before you came here. Y'all chose the environment and the circumstances that you have for a reason, and a lot of the times what's right in front of our face is our purpose. And what I mean by purpose is just being love, housing love energy that is healing, right? Absolutely, you're a healer, they're saying. But it's through unconditional love, healing unconditional love. You could say it as like one thing. Unconditional love and healing unconditional love, it's all the same thing. But yeah, that was just the only message I got. All right, let's see. No, that one.
Oh shit!
Nice catch, baby.
Oh, I'm cut half of them.
And nice reading, baby. You better do the damn thing. I can
yeah.
see. That was beautiful.
Was it? That's good.
Beautiful.
I have to rewind myself.
But again, just in case you didn't catch it, sometimes our purpose is right in front of our face. Sometimes that purpose is healing unconditional love.
Mm-hmm.
So, what part of you is still housing unrequited love? or part of your thoughts is still housing unrequited love in your perception of your circumstances. They want you to see only love, be only love, speak only love, right? And help heal the earth just by being you. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do a damn thing, Cynthia, besides house that love. And you are serving your purpose. He is serving his purpose. Because I asked Spirit, I was like, what is their mission together? And that's what I got. So, final message from Spirit.
I got one too, just after you.
You want to go ahead? You can.
Oh no, go ahead, because that ties into it.
Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to a higher frequency.
So what they're saying is, you want to use the law of attraction hardcore with your son. I don't mean like you're not using them when you're doing this. It's actually a tool that you can use with him, right? Is look into his eyes when you truly know what you want and you're super specific. Look into his eyes and say, you know what mommy would really love? Da 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 da. You know? Watch that shit happen. Like I'm telling you, when you look into his eyes and you tell him what you truly want, what you truly desire, put your full feeling into it, it's coming. It's gonna come.
So the final message I got for you, Cynthia,
$1 billion baby.
between you and your son, okay, is if there is any disconnects between you and him, if there's any disconnects in communication with you and your son, if there's any disconnects in behavior, if there's any disconnects in just anything, any type of disconnect within the relationship with you and your son, they're wanting you to know that you are an immortal spiritual being having a temporary human experience. Yes, our physical form may be limited, but you are limitless. And I say that because if there is any disconnect, you have the power to choose the reality that you would like to experience. And you align your thoughts with that reality. You align your behavior and your actions with that reality. You trust and you have faith and you know that whatever you ask for, you are worthy of obtaining. You are worthy of creating. Okay.
$1 million baby.
Hope you enjoyed your reading, Cynthia. That was fun and interesting.
Yeah.
Y'all keeping us on our toes. Hey, you did a good job.
Did I? That's good.
Okay, got another 15.
So,
You want to say who's next, baby?
Kim, you're up next.
Gina.
You got a question? We'll answer it, Kim. Thank you for your beautiful donation.
Oops. I should use my eraser pen.
Oh yeah. Then it's Maria, Michelle, Gina. After that.
Hi, Danielle. What's up,
Danielle.
love? Good to see you too.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Shit.
It's been a while, but we're back.
Chrissy, if you want a free card pull, you can post your question.
CC from Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Move it. Okay. That's good.
So we heard there was, 4 cases in Thunder Bay area?
Yeah?
Yeah, 1 in Nipigon. That's an hour from here, so, we're still doing pretty good.
12.
12. Oh yeah, it was 9, but 1 in Nipigon. Something like that. So it was 12.
Oh, shit.
4 in Nipigon? Oh my God. All right, Chrissy. I'm good. Tap a note on you.
Oh.
We ain't going in the front yard anymore. Maybe the backyard only. Kim, you got a question, or are you good?
If anyone has a question for a free card pull, you can post it.
Yeah, and then.
Oh, yes, Diana. Get into the love, baby. We love you. We invite you into this loving energy. Do you really, really want to go hard? May I be on the free list? Oh, that's his name. Okay. You can post your question.
I'm good. Love you both, she says. Well,
I'm gonna call you.
Absolutely love you, Cam.
Do you really, really want to go to go hard? I'm gonna call you Goedhard. Goedhard, if you have a question you want to post it, please post it.
See, my last name's Goodhart, so.
Oh, I love you too, Kim. Thank you.
Pretty close.
Go hard and post your question. And Maria,
you're up next. Toss your question out there, and whoever gets first, we'll toss some cards around and see what's up. And then after that, after Maria, it's Michelle and Gina.
my daughter is 16, a Pisces, and is a great kid. She has a little issue with anxiety. What does Spirit need me to know about her and how to help her?
All right, I think I'm using this. Spellcaster Tarot. What does Spirit need to know about her and how to help her anxiety? Okay. 16.
How can Maria help her daughter with her anxiety, please, Spirit? So first thing is, Maria, those intuitive hits that you get about your daughter, that she may be feeling a certain way, that she may be down, that she may be doubting herself, that she may compare herself or compete with her friends and whatever, all those little intuitive hits that you get that something's going on with her, be willing to kind of open a space for her to open up to you and kind of really see what's going on with her on a deeper level, you know? Create that unconditional love space and relationship is the first thing that I'm getting.
I'm picking up, she feels invisible. She feels like no one listens to her, that she's alone. And that's a huge creator of that anxiety, right? Being her best friend and ally helps, but she really needs someone to listen to.
What did her question go? That's how I tap into the energy. That's the only reason I like to do that.
Here. Right there.
And also, if you can deliberately put yourself in a vulnerable position to have a conversation with her, let her know what's going on in your life. Let her know when you doubt yourself, when you're fearing yourself, and how you pull yourself out of it, and you go into faith, and you go into love and compassion for yourself and trust, right? Be the mirror that she needs to heal. That was beautiful.
Yeah. They also pointed me in the direction of, like, my mom, she didn't understand anxiety or depression or anything like that. And she's like, you know, we all have bad days sometime. Don't do that. Whatever you do, don't be like that. Don't, like, be careful not to dumb it down for her, right? Because anxiety is real as a motherfucker to people with anxiety. And that's where, like, if you say things along those lines, it's like you shut them down and then they pull away, and then, you know,
especially a Pisces, they have trouble communicating their emotions.
Mm-hmm. So really listening.
And it's a Pisces, she's a water sign. I'm sure she's empathic. I'm sure she's gifted, and she can feel fucking everything. And sometimes that can make you feel crazy because you're around this group of friends or this group of people, and you can sense every single one of their truths, yet they're putting on a front like they're someone else. And when you don't know you have those gifts, like, you feel weird, you feel crazy, you feel confused, you doubt yourself and your own intuition. And that can cause anxiety too, when you are not accepting who you are, accepting your gifts, allowing yourself to feel, you know. But the main message I'm getting so far for you is to just kind of be that mirror for her, open that space, and allow yourself to get vulnerable and talk to her about some things. Like, she's 16 years old. You know, the things that maybe you had to hide from her in the past because she couldn't handle it, now she needs to see it up front and see how it is handled so that she can handle things herself too, right? So it's just like a teaching moment for both of you guys, and all the things that you have learned. They're saying all the things that you have learned so far about consciousness and healers and all of that. Like, they're saying to really try to incorporate that into your lives. Be more open about it. I'm not sure if you're open about your spirituality or not, but
no,
you can. It's safe for you to do that.
I'm getting that too, you know, because it's the time when you like 16 is a time when you start on your own to start making mistakes and making a life for yourself, right? So it's like you're allowing her the space to make decisions and stuff, and to talk to her about them and to bring in spirituality. Because like when I was 16, I got muddled into Christianity and this is the only way and Jesus knows, and like Jesus does know, but goddamn, you don't have to rub my face in it. You know what I mean? But she gets to make choices now. Choices about her sexuality, choices about what clothes she wants to wear, choices about who is going to be an influencer in her life, right? Choices on the friends that she makes. So giving her that space to share, but adding that spin to spirituality and maybe even talking to her about it will give her another opportunity to say, oh, look, I have another choice in front of me. And it's a whole new world when it comes to spirituality, because the depth is so intense, right? But there's all kinds of sun there, because you get all kinds of beautiful choices that truly end up lighting your light and lighting your path, and it's delving within. When you're young, it seems to be easier to connect to spirit because you've just come from unconditional love. You do have programming by the time you get to 16, but when you start young to deprogram yourself, oh my God, the clarity that can come through. Ace of Swords, right? That was with the King of Swords. Ace of Cups is teaching her how to love on herself and be in love with herself in this time is so fucking huge, right? Because when she's in school, she's being taught to, you need makeup, you need perfume, you need to look good for the boys, you need to, you know, whatever. When really a lot of that is bullshit. You're 16. You don't really need to do anything but allow yourself to be who the fuck you are, you know?
I talked to her a lot, and after we spoke Wednesday, she feels better. There you go. There's your sign from spirit that that talking and open that space is an alignment for you to start listening to you all, because you all helped me so much during my bad period. Thank you so much, Maria.
Yeah, Maria.
That's what we're here for.
Well, we're here to encourage and to inspire and to, you know, not to walk with you on your journey, right? Journey to your weighted fate. We're here to walk with you and guide you and help you to see and hear your guides guiding you as well. Not to mention get you in touch with your higher self. But spirituality, yeah, would be a beautiful thing to show her, and that is her, right? She is a spiritual being having physical kind of 3D reality. So loving on herself, you know, maybe even doing a vision board to see what she wants in her life and what she wants out of her life with the Four of Wands here. What would make her happy with that Sun card here too. But yeah, loving on herself.
And also reminding her that when shit doesn't go right, it doesn't have to be good, bad, right, or wrong. It didn't go the way that you preferred, and that's okay, and accepting that, and just reminding her that just because something appears to be bad, sometimes blessings come in a disguise, you know?
Yeah.
But with her, I kind of wanted to see like what was going on with her a little bit.
The things don't happen to her, they happen for her.
Yes.
Kind of attitude.
So what's going on with her a little bit? I got the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups with her energy. So whether I think that she's interested in someone, but there's like a weird thing going on with communication between them. The Wheel of Fortune is here, so it's something that is destined for her to experience, whether that be good, bad, right, wrong. There is no good, bad, right, wrong, right? It's just, it is what it is. I got the Chariot and the King of Pentacles, so it does seem like either they will move forward together or, um, yeah, yeah. Either they will move forward together or she's going to move forward anyways and find stability and a foundation on her own. And I feel like she felt kind of stuck in the situation. I feel like she had a lot of emotions that she just never communicated. And now it's gotten to the point where I don't know if there's people around or if there's people involved and it's kind of causing some kind of conflict. But the Tower is here and the Five of Wands, and it just seems like this situation might not turn out to look like a good thing. However, and she might need some friends, a little assistance or whatever through it. But with the Chariot and the King of Pentacles being here, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups, it's just like practice before the real thing, the real relationship that she is worthy of. And just like experiencing this that didn't really work out how she wanted to is going to allow her to grow within. And then the next relationship that comes up will be successful for her, right? The one thing that I do want to point out is you might however you can kind of assist her in putting her walls down, because she's got some walls that she's built around her heart for whatever reason. I don't know if you're with her dad or if y'all are split up, and that may have caused that internal conflict within her. But there's a feeling of, I need to be defensive. I need to put my walls up. I need to protect myself. I need to watch what I say and watch watch what I express or whatever. So, just building some activities and a foundation where she feels like she can put those walls down for a little bit could be a good thing for you and her. Okay, and I think that's it. Yep. I hope the message has resonated for you.
There was one thing I had a stipulation for anyone who was going to be my partner coming forward, and it was, it's funny, I had not lowered the bar, but I had I had some weird kind of expectations, and one of them was she better had her fucking heart just destroyed when it came to love at least once.
Why?
Because then you know how it feels to have your heart bashed up against the rocks like that.
That was your stipulation, though?
Oh, yeah.
I had never thought to think like that.
Yeah, no, I know. It sounded kind of weird. It sounds weird to a lot of people.
You better have had your heart broken, and I'm not dating you.
I ain't even looking at you unless you had your heart broken. But it really...
But I get it.
That feeling is necessary, right? When you're 16, there are all kinds of guys out there that break hearts. They haven't had their heart broken, but because of it, there's so much more in tune and in line with, having that true, the essence of like, no, I really want something in my life. And I ever since I was super young, I knew that I only wanted one woman. And maybe that was because of my grandmother, that, you be good to your woman and you treat them right and all this stuff. But I'm just saying that to put that out there. That, it might be that she needs to have done at first in order to like truly understand what love is and how fucking beautiful it can be. So
oh my gosh, you're so welcome, Maria. We love you.
Michelle, you're up. You can put that long ass thing back up there and we'll dive into it.
Michelle.
That's way up. Michelle's got it on pace. Your phone's about to die.
You know everything.
I fucking said it.
You gonna post the link?
I don't know what button I told you. Oh yeah, I can post the link. Sure. Paste.
You're not allowed. I've done a lot of reflection and realized as much as I want a partner in life, I had a ton of fear, doubt, especially with intimacy. Curious what advice Spirit has regarding love for me. I'm ready and I deserve the good. Yes, you do. You are the good girl. It's so crazy. Like, the energy that's coming through for Michelle is like everything that, my teaching that I did, that I have to type up.
Yeah.
Everything that is in that. Where did I put it? Oh, I wrote it.
It was in one of your books. I'm just waiting for guidance on what deck to use, Michelle. I think it might be that one over.
I'm gonna get my book.
Okay, she's gonna get her book. I'm gonna steal this deck.
It's not my deck.
That's my deck, baby. There is no my in this relationship. Yeah. No, I think it's been a while, she says, since she's talked to you. So I think that's coming up. It's coming due for you guys to reconnect, Michelle. So message of love for Michelle. We're so happy. You guys are so happy. I love it.
Don't start your shit.
I don't know about the cat.
Figure it.
She's very vocal tonight. You guys get to me sometime, please. Yeah, you gotta.
Well, see,
you gotta put your. You gotta put your question up there. What?
Well, see, Goedhard, we do for the free 1-card pull. It's whoever we're guided to pull for, and I think I saw your question. It was, is Michael Jackson in my soul family? And I don't really feel guided to answer that.
Yeah, that's just kind of weird.
It's not weird. It's not good, bad, right, wrong. It's just I didn't feel guided to answer the question.
Sure.
Okay. Now, what does Spirit want me to see in this book for Michelle? Okay, so the number one thing for you, Michelle, is to step into consciously creating your life. If you want, me and you could connect, me and even Danny could connect for a little bit and see if Spirit could come up with like some homework for you. Like homework meaning just Spirit will kind of tell me to give you like some tools to get you to being in alignment with what you have asked for, okay? Because sometimes it's us blocking ourselves, not because we're doing anything wrong or we're not doing something. It's just we're not in the energy to receive, meaning we're not in alignment with what we have asked for. And like you said, fear and doubt and guilt and shame and rejection and abandonment and all those things come into play, right? And you know that. So, one thing I think that would be helpful is to write down the emotions. Like, okay, when you're visualizing yourself, imagining yourself with this person that you want to be with, you want to be in a relationship, you want to be in a connection, therefore it will come to you. And when you really visualize yourself in this connection, what comes up for you? Does any grief? I felt grief for some reason. Could be due to like a past relationship or past connection. What kind of grief comes up for you? And is that grief at all associated with the fact that you wish that it was your twin flame? right? Whoever you thought your twin flame was, is that grief coming from the judgment and the conviction, the belief that you created that you want to be with this certain person, and if it's not this certain person, then that gives you a little bit of sadness or grief or discomfort in a way. Let me know what you think about what I just said, and I'll try to see what else I pick up on.
Yo, I was shuffling the deck and your message came out. You got the Seven of Wands. You need to release your defense mechanisms when it comes to your Aries person. Two of Wands in reverse. Don't chase her. All right? Do not chase her and drop the obsession. Was the Death card in reverse. Drop the obsession.
Michelle,
let go of it. If it's meant to be, she will come to you. Now, Michelle.
So, Michelle, I wrote this. You just go ahead, babe.
Oh, I'm gonna take a minute. I'm trying to get cards from Michelle.
Okay.
Maybe that was just for him. Okay, Yo-Yo, that was for you. I'll go back to Michelle.
I have to think grief. If anything, I have done a bit of sadness because of this shutdown. Sadness. Do you feel like you had to completely shut down the fact that this relationship could be built with your twin? Or the person that you thought was your twin? I'm not sure if they are or not, but kind of on hold, but okay.
Oh, sorry, baby.
So, Michelle, I want to invite you to just hold space outside yourself for that connection, whether it's your twin flame or not, because actually, if he isn't your twin flame and there could be a relationship there, that's just as good as if he was your twin flame to you, right? It's just you want a relationship, a connection, you know, to build a foundation with somebody. And I want to invite you to just leave the door open. It's not this or that, you know, nothing is set in stone. And just allow that connection. So what stood out to me, what you said, is shutdown. You said you're feeling a little sad in the shutdown, and I'm feeling what I got with that is it's the shutdown that you have put with this connection. It's just like you completely shut it down. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm gonna create another relationship and be with someone else. But you know what I mean? It's like all this. It's a lot of built up emotion, right? It's a lot of built up thoughts, and they are charged by built up emotions. Okay. I think that when I let go of the label, I went through a period of adjustment, but we are still in communication and close.
Yeah, and that's cool. And you can allow that closeness to be there and sit there. And I've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I also got the Seven of Cups. Like, that's options, right? Wishful thinking of things. But at the bottom of the deck, I've got the Fool card in reverse and the Moon card in reverse as well. What I'm picking up here is that I think because of the choices that are before you, right, you seem a little closed off all the way around. And you have the whole world before you. You got the Two of Cups here, falling in love, restitution, and union. But you got the Queen of Cups here in reverse. So I think the flood of emotions is queuing up things in your mind, and it's really sending you for a spin. I don't see the karmic wheel here or anything, but
Can you what?
I
was just gonna comment on something you
Sure.
said. the built up of emotions, and then there's that shutdown, right? There was all this emotion and energy that was being pumped into the connection, or pumped into the twin flame label that you created, right? And then when you begin to break that down, you have to, for one, break down the programming, break down the emotions, all of the emotions, and look at them, right? And yeah, just wanted to comment on that.
A complete release has to happen, regardless of it, if it's your twin or not, or who's in your life. Be grateful with that. Be grateful with everyone that's in your life. Be willing to pursue every option that's available to you, regardless of where people and places and things are at. If there's soulmates before you, then enjoy the soulmates before you. Get out of your mind that you're locked in this relationship. Seven of Cups. You're locked in this relationship, whether it be your twin or whatever, or any relationship for that matter. Get away from that. I'm locked in. I can't experience this feeling with this person because I'm locked into this twin flame relationship or not. There's another, look at this Two of Cups has a lock on it too. And I wasn't even using this deck, and they says, no, for clarification, you need to pull from this deck. And there's locks fucking everywhere. So allowing yourself to take the fucking locks off and throw them in the ocean. The keys are really what you need to focus on. Why are these people here in my life? And fully explore. Let's check here.
Without judgment, without
explore,
label.
without judgment, without label.
Without taking anything personally. What is it telling you? If you were just, that observer standpoint is going to be so beneficial for you.
Release the possessiveness and control over why these people are in your life. What does it mean? Who am I supposed to go for? And just enjoy the blessing of all these options that you have available and explore them to the fullest and enjoy that, when it is time, divine timing will take place and everything will be revealed to you in its time.
Can you see that? A heart with locks, and then there's the Two of Cups with a lock. So what I'm hearing for you, Michelle, and this is like legit and intense fucking work, shadow work, okay? And yes, work. I'm calling it work because
she don't call it work.
It's a lot of consciousness. It's a lot of being aware of everything that you have created, and everything that you are creating. And when you decided to put that label down because it was limiting you, when you decided to put that label down, that lock, right? When you decided to take that lock off, now once you take the lock off, you got to see what's inside, and you got to be aware. You got to be observing. You got to depersonalize when you look at all that shit, because these locks, what they're representing to me is, just like I said earlier, all the emotion. How many thoughts, Michelle, are in your head that were, this is a twin flame, this is my twin flame, the twin flame label. Take the twin flame label, right? Here it is in a box. And then you look under the twin flame label, and all the thoughts that you thought up until the point that you decided to drop that twin flame label, just because you choose to go a different way, you then have to align yourself with that energy, because all of those thoughts that were underneath that twin flame label, you have to kind of do inventory. Does this serve me? Does this not serve me? And then the emotions that were locked away with that label, right? Go through those emotions. Does this serve me? Does this need healing? Do I need to send compassion to myself here? That kind of thing. And actually, I'll talk to you soon about what I went through and the teaching that I got out of it, and it's exactly what you're going through. So you'll enjoy that, and I love talking to you. Me, you, and Lou will have to get together or something again. But you're just doing inventory, and the best advice I could give you right now is to learn to observe and to get into the state of observation. One thing that can really help is everyday writing, you know. I am in an observant state. Um, I seize the opportunities that Spirit puts before me. I'm thankful for the unknown. I trust myself to take aligned action. All the choices that I make are good and aligned with me because I'm making them with consciousness, right? But I hope that helps. When it comes to love, though, it was a love question that you asked, and right now, it's just the perfect time, Michelle, for us to kind of just do inventory, you know. Look at the energies that we're housing within our consciousness. What energies are activated within our consciousness? Every time you feel an emotion, there's something being activated within your consciousness, and it's breaking it down and going back. And when's the first time I felt this emotion? Was I a kid? Was it traumatic for me? And then sending love and compassion there, right? And it's just getting all that shit out of the way so that when Spirit hits you with that divine timing, it lasts forever, right? Or you are in a conscious enough state to really work through the ups and downs with whoever you're in a relationship together. Because trust me, y'all, shadow work might seem like it's just shit sometimes, but the more that you are willing to love on yourself and deal with yourself and heal yourself now, the less you'll have to do it when you're in union with your twin. And if you haven't dealt with your shit and you get into union with your twin, go on over to Twin Flame Revolution, check out Nick and Dove's story of separation after cheating, after lying, after everything that you could fucking think of happened between them because they were learning how to heal. They didn't have any tools, right? However, they've been there and done that, and they have created tools to help you along this journey. We have tools to help you along this journey, right? And it's really tapping into the resources that you have. And I love you. K-Moon site was really incredible. Oh my god. It was so good to me. Listening to her messages were very clear. Yes, I love how she explains things and taps into certain energies. Okay. I love you, Michelle.
Yay, we love you. We both
love her
Michelle.
Chicken dinner.
And then Gina, you're up next, love.
Stay optimistic about your love life. Oh, I forgot. The other thing is you gotta focus on what you do want to create. And if you're focusing on what you do want to create and negative emotions come up, go into those and figure out what's going on there. But also they're wanting you to refocus instead of trying to do shadow work or trying to do this, trying to do that. Focus on what you do want. So a good way to do that would be the goals that you're trying to meet, or the dreams that you're trying to accomplish, or the journey that you're trying to experience. Write it down every single day. Program that shit into your reality, and it has to come, right? Hey, Tanya.
Hey, Tanya.
What's up, love? Good to see you.
Okay, so do you really, really, really want to go hard? You really want to know if Michael Jackson is your part of your soul family?
What are you talking about? I thought you already did his question.
This one here? No, I did Yo-Yo.
Oh, you did?
I did Yo-Yo, yeah.
Okay.
Yo-Yo was popping out.
Yes, write what you want. Write what you feel.
Okay.
Didn't I already answer that, and you're just gonna completely go against everything that I said?
No, I'm not going to completely
that's
against
you.
everything you said.
That's on you. You do your own thing. And the last one on the list, I think for now, I can check it, but Gina.
Gina, you got your question, love?
Oh, got another one. Oh, why does it make me put my password every time? Oh, shit. Here we go. What the? Here we go. Gosh, I was fucking that all the hell up. You don't even know.
The answer is yes.
Kara!
There you go, Hard. The answer is yes. That's so weird.
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
Alright, Kara, you are after Gina. Thank you, Kimberly. God, I was trying to be like nice and not say anything, and I was like, yeah, I don't really feel cool with that question. And Danny's reading this comment over and over every time he commented. I'm just like, this dude just did not get my subtle hint. And then
The
he's like,
answer
oh,
is
well,
yes.
let me just pull a card for him. And I'm like,
And
okay.
the answer
well,
is yes. So there you go.
think.
He's out.
Anyways. Hey, beautiful Brooke. Hi, Danny. Ooh.
Kara.
It's like, let me stop, y'all.
Kara's on the list?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Kara's getting a reading. My God.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I held it in and it just all came out.
Finally. Oh, I'll be getting a reading too soon.
Gina, what's your question, love?
I just gotta make some money.
Oh my gosh. Anyone that doesn't know that's up here on Monday nights, I think at 8 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think at 8 o'clock.
Kara
The Living
does.
Journey. Kara does live mini readings, I guess she calls them.
Yeah.
But Moxie.
Moxie Mondays?
Moxie does personal readings on Mondays. And y'all should check her out because her freaking intuition is on point.
Gina, we love you.
Oh, that was it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your question, love? Where did she post it? I haven't seen Gina in a bit.
She just was laughing at me 5 seconds ago.
Was she? Oh, so she's busy. One finger.
Monday minis with Moxie. Oh my god, that is so cute. I love that. I don't know if that's like legit or are you just making up stuff, Michelle?
It's
but
too legit.
I say yes to that.
It's too
Monday
legit.
minis with Moxie. Yes. Is it Moxie? Here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Where you want?
Legit. Gina, please post your question. Not sure if you're lagging.
Gina Marie. I wish I knew her whole name. Gina Marie Doo-Doo.
Presley.
Doo-Doo-Doo. Presley. Report to the office immediately. What is that from?
Say about no.
I don't know. You know what I haven't watched in a long time? I haven't watched Merlin in a while, and I need some Merlin in my life.
It's been like a month.
I don't even
know how you'd survive this long. Without the Merlin.
Oh, what have I been watching? Friends. I love Friends, y'all. Friends is like
Gina wanted to send love.
Oh,
That's
thank you, Gina.
You just want to send love? Well, we love you so much.
I accept that and appreciate you so much.
Mm-hmm.
See you. Oh, you know I see you. Michelle, you haven't watched Merlin. Time her out. Might not, I'm just kidding.
Time her out? I don't think you can time out a moderator.
You probably can. So
I don't think so. Well, I'm going to check it
No,
out.
don't time her out on accident. I accidentally timed someone out the other night.
Put user in timeout. Oh, you can.
I accidentally timed someone out the other night in Jessica's room, y'all. Oh my god. It was so awkward.
So bad.
It was so awkward.
She's
But
playing with the dog and timed the person out.
Ella really did it herself. I don't know. But back to Michelle. I'm gonna need for you to watch Merlin. Oh, we love you too so much.
For sure. For reals.
Mwah.
For reals.
Love you.
Chicken dinner.
I was tempted to. Me and Danny were just gonna call you up because we wanted to talk to you about what you said on Facebook because I didn't know how to type it in a message. But luckily, worked out just perfectly.
All right, Kara, I guess you're up then.
Hi, Nicole. What's up, love?
Pop up the what the deuce? What's up, deuce? Yeah, Kara, you're up then.
Yes, Kara.
Man, just give it to me. What does Spirit want me to know? So much new stuff. All right. Guess we can give it to you. Chrissy wants to know if she gets a reading. I liked and subscribed.
Girl, don't get me started on Once Upon a Time now. Should be getting me emotional. I was watching Once Upon a Time yesterday, actually. I've seen all of it, but I just went back.
Chrissy, drop your question and we'll pull a card for you for sure.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to Kara because Kara's got some hardcore messages coming up.
Michelle, don't you even post up in here and say you ain't seen Once Upon a Time either, because that's enough.
You know what person's coming towards me in my life never had a boyfriend? Chrissy Chandler. You were just talking about friends. I'll pull a card for you, Chrissy. See what we got. You're getting 25. You're getting to 25. I was 19 when I lost my virginity. I was 43 when my twin finally came into my life. Well, I was 42 actually. And then you came, and then I turned 43, like pretty much the next day.
I get, so is she 20, is she saying she's 25?
Yeah, she's 25.
Oh shit, I don't got my book either.
Oh, you want your book? Alright. So, Chrissy, I got the Nine of Cups. Usually when the Nine of Cups comes out, it's wishes fulfilled.
Thank you.
Wishes fulfilled. At the bottom of the deck, I've got the Six of Cups. So, soulmate, twin flame, past life partner, or someone that's your ride or die coming in. But you really need to tune into your intuition, right?
Yes. Decide what you want.
Decide what you want and what you're truly passionate about. I think they will have the same interests as you when it comes to passions. So stay attuned to your passions and stay attuned to your gut instinct. Like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try them because they seem genuine, right? But stay in that energy of what you truly want and desire, and that will come towards you.
So we're gonna do Gina real quick too.
Sure.
Chrissy. I'm reading out the
here.
book for you, Shapeshifter. You can be anything you desire. Let go of attachment to your identity. So if you tell yourself you have to be a certain way around certain people to fit in, to be liked, to be loved, to be worthy of a relationship or commitment, you gotta let go of those self-limiting beliefs and stories, okay? If you tell yourself that you have to have your makeup on, you have to have your hair done, you have to have a skirt on that shows your ass for guys to notice you and appreciate you, you gotta let that self-limiting belief go because it's not serving you. And whatever you believe to be true will be reflected back to you. You will attract it. So therefore, who do you want to be in that relationship that you seek? How do you see yourself? Do you feel confident? Do you feel able to express yourself authentically within the connection? Do you feel loved? Being that in this moment now. Bring it into the now. Visualize it. Visualize and go into meditation, the connection and relationship that you seek, okay? And experiment with different ways of viewing reality. See the point of view of others. If you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, maybe you need to shift the way you see the person or situation. Don't see it as hard. Don't see it as difficult. Don't see it as weird or like it's never gonna happen, like it's a dream that's never gonna come true. You know what I mean? Just step into the way you're thinking, the way you're speaking, the way you're feeling, the way you're acting. Align it all with love. Unconditional love.
And unconditional love begets unconditional love.
Okay.
Be the manifester that you are, Chrissy.
Whee!
So, what is it, Gina? Gina, what I have for you, bottom of the deck, is, you've been wounded before, and
I'm in separation right now, so want to know if Spirit can help me communicate with my twin flame. Communicate with them right now. Mm-hmm. Communicate with them like they're already here. Tap into the 5D, and talk to them there. Set intentions to see them in your dreams.
When I was dealing with my stuff, and I wasn't in communication, I'm pretty sure it was with Brooke. Jessica was like, dude, you need to rewrite the storyline, number one, but you need to speak to her as if she's with you right now. Throughout your day, even though she may not be talking to you right now. Where are you guys from? We're from Schreiber, Ontario, Canada right now. She's from Wilson, North Carolina. But yeah, it was really stepping into, she is here with you. There is no separation. Right? And valuing the separation that we've had, because it was time for me to start healing the remaining wounds that I needed to heal in her absence. So what I started doing was and I'm just going with the cards too on this. What I started doing was I started talking to her like I was a crazy man with a cat. And I started talking to her and going through my emotions and my past pains and my past hurts, right? And it allowed me the gift of having her with me.
Gina Marie, I'll tell you what.
And being able to be truthful to myself. It allowed me to rewrite the storyline I was telling myself in my head, right? Whacking away at all these things that she wasn't here and I wish she was here and all this shit. Whacking away all of that, getting rid of that because she was here. She was always with me. She's always been with me through my entire life. So why would I treat it any other ways? And thank you, Jessica, so much for that, because it really put me into my power. It allowed me to release the things that weren't serving me, Knight of Wands in reverse, that were fleeting thoughts that were driving me fucking nuts, and it allowed me to stabilize my energy. So that's what I got.
It's just like all the religions that were created, and like Jesus and his purpose was to reflect back to people that connection with source is within. That connection with source is forever and infinite and always, and there's never a separation there. That is why there are so many twin flames coming to this planet, and soulmates or whatever coming to this planet to heal the deception that the collective has created, that we are separate from source and God, that we are separate from love. But it all starts with that self-love with yourself. If the way that you are thinking when it comes to this connection puts you in this energy of regret, of wondering if you said the right thing, wondering if you could have showed up differently, all those different things, if the story that you're telling yourself and the emotions that you feel when it comes to this connection makes you, if it lowers your vibration, right? That's your lesson. That's your block. That's where Spirit is guiding you to look at and say, this doesn't work for me anymore. I'm going to raise my vibration. I am going to surrender my burdens to God and to Source and to Spirit. I'm going to release it all. Surrender it all.
Let your lesson become your blessing.
Yes. Lessons are blessings. Yes. Big dreams and soulmate. This person that you believe to be your twin flame might not even be your twin flame. It might just be a soulmate. But that doesn't really matter. It's releasing yourself from the containment of the box and the labels that you place on things, right? Don't give that label power. You remain in your power, okay? Mm-hmm. But this energy right here, this energy right here, this energy right here, the person that you're dealing with, their life to you probably looks like they are causing so much destruction. Like they're fucking everything up. Like they're saying, fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck everything. That might be how their life appears to you right now. You might feel like they have regrets or they have grief or shit they haven't dealt with. And I feel like it's a reflection, right? But all these energies right here, girl, these energies are heavy. They are heavy and they are a burden. You might even feel, fatigue. You might even feel like your neck hurts, your shoulders hurt, and that's where these energies right here, they're a blessing, because in those times when we feel powerless, who do we go to? We go to God. And we say, God, fix this. God, please help me. But as a conscious creator, as a twin flame, right, as an extension of source energy, we start to and have to begin to take responsibility for all these things that we created, okay? They're not good, bad, right, wrong. They are not good, bad, right, wrong, but they're heavy. And you don't want them, right? What do you prefer? And we have to take responsibility for what we've created and what we are going to create, and consciously, that homework that I gave you, consciously, that spirit gave you, consciously and deliberately raise your vibration. Raise your vibration, raise your vibration. If there's anything that spirit wants you to know right now, Gina, it is to raise your vibration, because you are not seeing the situation clearly. You're not seeing it through source energy, through source's eyes. You're seeing it from the ego, and the ego is fucking lying to you, and that's why you're in so much pain, because you're believing the ego's lies. When we go to a place that our stomach just like we're gonna throw up, and like, that feeling like when, say, someone told you they cheated on you, and that drop in your stomach of just fucking grief, right? When all of that happens, is happening for a reason, but it's also a clear indication that somewhere along our creative process, what we think and how we feel, somewhere along that process, we are thinking out of alignment with the truth. That's why it hurts. We are feeling out of alignment with our truth and our authenticity, and that's why it hurts. That's why it creates that disconnect, right? But last thing I got for you, settling and return. Once you stop settling for your ego's lies when it comes to this situation, that he's not coming back, that he doesn't care, that you're not good enough, and I'm not saying this is how you feel, but just for example, but whatever that is hurting you, that is causing you pain, that is causing you discomfort, for one, it's a lie. It's your ego. For two, it's creating regret, it's creating grief. And they're wanting you to stop settling for that vibration. Fuck that vibration. Even if you have to get angry, Gina, that is better than grief, okay? And they're just wanting you to deliberately move yourself up the emotional scale. Depression, sadness, grief, and then anger, right? You might rage a little bit. Scream, dude. If you're in a house by yourself, I know it sounds weird and you're going to be really resistant to it at first, but if you live in a house by yourself, girl, scream. Let all of that grief and deception and regret, surrender it through screaming to God and to spirit, and they will allow you. They will raise your vibration. Ask them to help you. They will raise your vibration so that you will stop settling and return to home, baby. Return to love. Return to self. Beautiful.
That's what we got for you, Gina.
I love you, Gina. You know I love you. All right, Kara. Kara for real this time.
It's time to fucking dig deep into Kara.
So she said,
whatever spirit's got for you.
I love you. That was a beautiful fucking reading. There's so much love for you.
Chrissy sent $40. This will be the first time ever I've ever.
She's a tarot virgin.
Oh my God, Chrissy. From Thunder Bay.
Yay, you're so excited.
Yeah, we're sorry we couldn't have made it up, but change is planned when pandemics come to town. Yeah. Feels good. That's all right. Whatever. Read it.
All right, thank you, Kimberly. I was feeling that one. Spirit came to fuck through, Gina. I'm telling you. Oh yeah. She says she reads tarot too.
Nice.
I think you told us that before.
Yeah, she's the one we're supposed to meet on our way out.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kara, I'm going to pull some Rebecca Campbell for you. I think I might pull.
Can you, Kara, if you don't mind, and I love you, can you post your question again just so I can look at it and tap into your energy, please?
Oh, usually.
That's so funny. When I said so I can tap into your energy, please, I heard someone like yelling to you, I assume. They were like, "Let me in! Let me in, Kara, let me in!" I don't know, we'll see how that plays out.
Maybe the buzzer isn't working downstairs and you gotta actually let somebody in.
Alright, I'm gonna scroll up.
Alright. Ooh.
Well, I guess I can do it on my phone. I love you guys. Y'all know that? I fucking love y'all.
I'm gonna shuffle this deck.
I love my Love Vibe Tribe. Oh. I honor you guys. I see all of the work that you guys do, all of the love that you guys house within yourselves. I just, nothing but love, you guys. Alright, let's see. Baby, you better shuffle them cards. You've been shuffling for 5 minutes.
I'm fucking shuffle these cards till the cows come home for Kara.
Oh, I must have passed it. Just Spirit wanted to know.
We love you too, Ty.
So much new stuff. I wish Kara would comment. Oh! So much new stuff. So I'm being guided to ask you, Kara, within this new stuff, pick one point of focus that you would like some clarity on for me, please.
Yeah, we're trying to get for real with you.
I would have just pulled some cards if I felt like I was, but we'll see what she says.
Oh, see. Fistful comes out for you. We need some clarity.
Oh my God, I just remembered Danny cooked the best dinner tonight, y'all. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Roasted
I
chicken
might have fucked
dinner.
some up once I get off here.
Roasted chicken dinner with potatoes and carrots.
Oh, the fresh carrots were so good.
Gravy.
Fuck. Okay, fine.
I met someone.
All right.
Well, that is a whole different ballgame than what Rebecca Campbell's got.
Tell me you won't already get in the feeling to say that, though. Alright, let's see.
I don't even know what I'm doing with these.
Look, you know that you are destined for love when you meet somebody through a fucking lockdown.
Right?
Isolation. Oh, ain't he fine, too? Okay. I see you, Kara. Alright, let's see. What are this guy, I don't even know his name. We're gonna call him Fire. Okay.
I'll go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm talking myself.
I got the Minticon, Longing for Home, Belonging, the Original Lightworkers. I'm picking up off this card is that you're longing for a home for your heart, right? And I think it's being given to you. I think it's being given to you. I'm going to take one more of these cards. She's going to meditate and get into your vibe and toss out some love cards, and then I'm going to pull some more cards.
Honestly, I don't know if you have felt this with him. I don't know why they made me. Anyways, I'm just gonna tell you what they put me through. So when I was tapping into the energy, I was like, what are his intentions for Kara? I felt like high for a second, like I legit felt high. And I feel like the connection between you guys is like very organic, and it creates like that high off life, high off love type energy. I do want to caution you a bit with that, just because sometimes, we forget. We forget what we're trying to create, But let me just see what else they say about this.
I got the initiation card. This is a rite of passage for you, Kara.
Nice.
Crossing the threshold, and then share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression, and allow yourself to be free to be vulnerable with this person, right? Share your voice.
So I feel like that high that I was talking about, I feel like on his side, maybe he is a little bit weirder when it comes to vulnerability. So he likes to put off like the organic and just fun and loving energy, right? But with him, I think you might have to help him a little bit when it comes to vulnerability and being intimate with each other. For the current energy, I got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. So yes, there's that high and that fun intensity, but they also want you to know. I take the caution back. It wasn't a caution. It was just a redirect to as intense as like the organic part is. Once you reveal your innermost selves to each other, the bond deepens even more and intensifies even more. And don't get scared in that vulnerable energy. Whether that's you or him, I can't really tell. We literally want it to be organic. That's funny. I don't even use that word normally, actually. But I think Spirit's giving y'all that like really fun, getting close, hype type energy so that you can slowly build and dive into the intimate things, the vulnerability, opening up to each other. Under getting to know each other, I got give your relationship a chance. So there might be some triggering things come up. Do not judge them. Do not take them personal either, okay? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you will, within this connection, you guys will be healing any wounds that were created from unrequited love. I feel like you two both relate on the fact that it wasn't you guys that gave unrequited love. Maybe subconsciously you did, but you two, what y'all have in common is that other people always gave unrequited love to you. So because you both dive so deep in the unrequited love experience, that contrast of true unconditional love, you both know what true unconditional love actually is. Oh my God. Which is awesome, okay? A lot of people, they don't know what true unconditional love is because they haven't been to fucking hell and into the depths of unrequited love, but both of you have, right? Free yourself, and true love is under the unrequited love card. Let's see. Stay optimistic about your love life and soulmate. Yes, this is a soulmate. Let your friends help you is outside of the spread on top for the overall energy. I feel like both of you, the chemistry is amazing between you guys. You're like perfect complements, right? It's very organic. It's very free flowing. It's very true. But how true that organic energy, that true love, unconditional energy, can you guys keep that? Can you guys choose to love yourself first if or when a trigger arises between you two and the connection, right? So that's something they want you to just remain aware of, okay? Bringing that organic and loving foundation that you created into the depths of each other and who you truly are. Ah, that is beautiful. Okay. I'm good.
Wow. Okay.
That was beautiful.
I pulled from the Spirit Animal Oracle. I never usually use this deck, but I felt called, and I got the Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things.
Nice.
And when you tend to the small things, things do come out organic, right? When I first met Brooke, we really were super organic. So organic until she started like calling me in to release my feelings for her and stuff. And then it really started into why we were in each other's lives to begin with, right? But this message here, organic was the best thing, and I'm really glad I got to feel that with you in the beginning. Like that was the first time.
Oh, you don't feel it now? I'm just kidding.
That was the first time I got to feel it, and it was liberating. It was like, man, this is the way love should be.
Right, the first time I ever felt unconditional love. That is very true. I love you too, Elizabeth. Good night, beautiful.
Good night, Elizabeth.
Thank you for being here with us.
So the message here with the Mouse Spirit, and it was on page 122, 123. The card is 40, breaks down to a 4. I know that one.
Foundations. Fours are
yeah.
foundations.
Are you too caught up in the details, micromanaging others, or stressing out because you want everything to be perfect? More so that. Do you want everything to be perfect? Are you procrastinating because you want every detail to be just right and losing track of time or your priorities? Mouse Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition that tells you that the detail you fear you are overlooking will only appear when you stop obsessing. Mouse Spirit will lead you to the nuances you need to notice and will diligently work to support you if you take a breath and trust that guidance. So, organic is good. Clear communication, importance of clear communication, they're saying also in here, really allowing yourself to pay attention to the subtle signs and details, right? Is what organic's all about. And just being in that moment and loving on like the crook of their how their cheek and their smile hits their cheek, and you know what I mean? Like just allowing yourself to be so fucking present. All right. And that's what I got as your closing message.
Beautiful, baby. I think this is the last one.
I think so. Does that
Like
help
2
at all?
hours, I'm pretty good on
Kara? Does that help at all?
Oh, that was a beautiful message, Kara. Okay.
We have absolutely discussed all of this. Well, let me tell you.
There's your confirmation.
That's how to do it. Yeah, that's
nice.
Absolutely how to do it.
Nicely done.
Yeah, get it. Allow everything to come out and just enjoy the time you guys have. Brooke is hungry, and you do not want to see her hangry. Oh my God.
Whatever. It is true though.
It is true.
We got one more, right?
Do we?
Chrissy?
Oh, Chrissy, yeah, that's right, Chrissy. All right, Chrissy, what's your
Kara. Yay.
What's your what you got for us? What's your question?
And if you I got it.
List is closed. How do I?
Good night, Diana. I love you. Thank you for stopping by and being here with us. I'm telling y'all, I love my Love Vibe Tribe. Y'all know how much light y'all bring in when you come here and sit in this chat. All the light that you surround us with so that we can get those clear, divine messages. I'll go here. How do I go about leaving my current situation? Because it's essential I do it to ascend further. This will change my life, I know, and I'm not into breaking hearts. My ego is blinding me.
Good night, Kim.
I do it to ascend further. For one, the fact that you know that a simple choice and changing direction is what you need to ascend is beautiful, because that tells me how connected you are with spirit, with self. And even though you feel like the ego is coming in, this is where, when you know something has to change and you know that spirit is guiding you to do something, and then you experience restrictions in 3D, in physical world, that is when you move into that observation mode, which we've been talking about a lot tonight, right? Move in that observation mode and depersonalize from everything that you are feeling and everything that you are thinking about the situation, about you leaving. All the perspectives that you have and the stories that you tell yourself that make you hesitate to do what you know your soul is calling you to do. That is when we observe, we listen to those emotions, we listen to the thoughts from an observational point. And then we get vulnerable with ourselves, and we get honest with ourselves, and we get willing to accept the truth with ourselves, right? And then we get intimate with the essence of who we truly are, okay? And then you say, fuck you, ego, and I'm just going to listen to spirit. I'm always divinely guided. I trust myself. I trust myself. No matter what my ego's fears are telling me, I trust myself to take divine action. No matter where, when, why, how, who, when God and spirit call on me, I'm gonna jump. Some may even call me the fool, but I'm taking the leap of faith.
Jeez.
Wow. And this change, oh, that's beautiful. This change, girl, you got 4 major arcana. This change is not only going to change your life a little bit, but it's going to change your life in a way, in a permanent way, and create such a solid foundation of stability and security and love and self-love for you.
Change your whole world. First off the bat, the Hangman.
But look at everything that comes after it.
Everything
tell
that comes
her
after.
what that means right there.
So the Hangman is a change in perception, right?
It's also stagnant energy. It's stuck.
Yeah.
Not willing to move.
But when you are willing to make the move, you got the Lover's card. You got the world. Your entire world changing for what? For the better. The Sun card.
Sun card. That's the most positive card in the whole entire deck. Girl, you got 4 major arcana. You got the Lovers, the world, the Sun.
I'm even asking, as I'm going, okay, let's go for clarity. And they're saying, dude, really?
I would clarify that one.
You want to clarify the Hangman?
Hangman, yeah.
All right. There we go. Clarifying the Hangman.
What's really making, what is the ego saying that is just causing this resistance, spirit? Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to I gotta go. I can't make this shit the fuck up.
Another major arcana.
No matter where, when, why, how, or who, when spirit and God call on me, I'm gonna jump. Some may even call me the fool, but I'm taking the leap of faith. Mm-hmm. Yes, spirit. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. First reading you ever had, and spirit came the fuck through for you. They love you. They see you. Trust yourself. We see this and let it go.
5 major arcana and a 6 card spread.
Anything you got for that one?
You want me to go on the 4 of Pentacles? Sure.
But the 4 of Pentacles is stagnant energy too, and it's like this stagnant energy.
So,
you want me to get that one?
Yeah, that's your.
With this stagnant energy, here's your current energy, right? Stuck, standing still, seeking a higher perspective from your ego's fears that is causing you restriction, right? So that's the challenge. How do we overcome the challenge? Release, right? Whatever we are holding on to so tightly, the fear, releasing it, trusting in spirit, trusting in yourself, and being discerning discerning with your energy and discerning with your life. And creating. This is a time of celebration, Chrissy. Whatever your ego is trying to tell you about taking this leap of faith, that's where you come in as the Queen of Swords and you shut it the fuck down. You say, you have no power here. I invite my higher self in to tame my ego's fear. She's got her sword up like, let's go, let's get it. I'll fuck you up. You want some? Come get it, right? That's how, like, that's, you stand up to your ego. Your ego's fears does not control you or dictate what you are willing to do. And you're creating such a beautiful foundation if when you take that leap of faith for yourself and you invest in yourself. This is a time of celebration. Does not matter what your ego says. Listen to your soul, listen to spirit, and celebrate, because I'm telling you, this is a good place to be.
Time to move. Chariot at the bottom of the deck.
Taking the light with the dark. You know what? To sum up this reading, unconditionally fuck it. Unconditionally fuck whoever is holding you back. Unconditionally fuck whatever your ego's fears is telling you that is limiting your movement forward. Unconditionally fuck it all.
Pass me the Angel Oracle.
This one?
Yeah.
Never knew the name of those cards. Girl, these are some beautiful fucking cards. Okay?
Very empowering cards, too.
This
They're
is like
saying,
the most important one.
what you're ready to do, cutting that person out, is definitely the key to moving forward and ascending.
It's so beautiful that you knew that already, though. I honor that so much.
Yeah.
I see you.
Queen of Swords is cutting, slashing
Let me
prices.
get some advice.
One card for Chrissy. Oh, so give me two.
Fours are all about foundations. Zeros with the Fool is all about a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning, completing a cycle. Completing a cycle. The clarity that you want, your ego is never going to give it to you. The only way to get that clarity is to have faith. Be the fool, take the leap of faith. And that's when that clarity is going to come in. That's when all those fears are just going to fade away, right? And creating heaven on earth. I don't know if you can do that. I think it blends in with the green screen.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really pretty card, though.
Mm-hmm. Creating heaven on earth, that's happening. And that's really where you're headed, right? It's creating that heaven on earth for yourself.
Emotional fulfillment. Have you ever truly been emotionally fulfilled? Right? Let me tell you something. You want to know what your lesson is? And Spirit honestly never really tells me someone's lesson because it is their lesson and they need to fucking learn it, right? But your lesson that you're learning, this leap of faith that you're being called to take, this foundation that you're being called to create, this whoever that you're being called to let go of, do you know what the key factor is and what your lesson is? No matter where, when, what, how, or who, I choose me. That's the lesson. I choose me. I choose to love me. No matter what my fears tell me about leaving this person, no matter what insecurities come up, no matter what perspectives come up that tell me that I can't choose me, I choose me. Like, that's it.
Always.
And that's the lesson that you're learning is self-love and being discerning and loving enough to choose yourself, to give yourself your best chance to create heaven on earth. To balance the divine masculine with the divine feminine. You might be a twin flame. I feel like you are. You might be, once you leave this connection, stepping into the twin flame journey and balancing divine masculine and divine feminine energy. See if I get anything else.
I got 3 cards for your last pull. I got Change in Direction. Beautiful card. Decide perfect timing and then Cupid. Not to mention Go For It underneath the Change in Direction at the bottom of the deck. So, change in direction. The changes you're expecting are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to happy outcomes you desire.
Yeet.
Go for it. And then perfect timing. I'm going to read Cupid too. So perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate.
Don't get sucked back into that cycle. Ooh, don't do it. Don't go there.
As all of the ingredients are right for your success, everything and everyone is on your side supporting your positive outcome.
Know what, Chrissy? Just wondering.
No. Cupid says we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Enjoying the romance within, enjoying the romance that is your life.
Girl, your heart space is opening up. When you release blocks that are within your heart space, you never go back. You're never the person that you were. You never see the limitations that person had before that block was taken off. She's gone. All those limitations are gone. All those fears are gone. All those insecurities are gone. You're stepping into true self-love. That is what heaven is, y'all. That is what abundance is. We talk about abundance and prosperity. Abundance and prosperity is self-loving self unconditionally.
So the last sentence in this Cupid card is allow yourself to spontaneously create love in all of its glorious aspects.
You are worthy of love.
Love on yourself. She says, no, I've never chosen me. It's time to love on yourself and choose you, girl.
Spirit even said it up front. That's the lesson, is to choose self. And the last card I got for you, and look, we can't make this shit up. You see us shuffling the cards and they just popping out, right? But the last card I got for you is this one. See if I can. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this card. And it says, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do?
That's all, folks. Chrissy, I hope that blessed your heart. It was a really good reading.
That was
a beautiful way for us to end this, too. Thank you for that.
Choose you, baby. You deserve love. You are worthy of love. Every single time your ego comes in, or a fear is triggered, or an emotion is triggered, you know, find people like Danny and I, and people in the chat that you can lean on. They can remind you who the fuck you are. That's important. In this mission in life, to choose love and to love ourselves and to be love so that we can heal the planet, like, we need other people. We do.
We still got that dinner date, too. We'll hit you up soon. Well, whenever we can.
But anytime those thoughts of fear are triggered, every time those emotions of fear were triggered, depersonalize. Don't take it personal, okay? Don't take it personal. Step back and observe, and then refocus, okay? So depersonalize and detach from the bullshit story that your ego's telling you. Step into observation mode, and then refocus on what you do want. Or refocus on something that just fills you with some kind of love or happiness, and just build that in there, okay?
All right. Yes, Tanya, I will feed Brooke.
Thank you, beautiful tribe. I love you so much. Grateful spirit calm. Danny, feed Brooke. Y'all, he been feeding me too much. This is the most I've ever weighed in my whole life. Okay? But
see, her daddy told me.
He did.
Make sure she's fed.
That was like the one thing, and now I've gained like I don't even know how much.
Yeah. So I've been listening to you, Daddy.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. Okay, for all of my Love Vibe tribe, real quick. Ooh, y'all know how much I love and appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being a part of our lives. Thank you for all the abundance that you bring into our lives. I love you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I love you guys.
Check us out when we go live next, too.
Thank you, Tanya. Y'all like my chubby cheeks? It's cool.
Chubby cheeks. She's like, oh my cheeks are so chubby.
No, for real, one day, my ego came up and was like, bitch, you got some chubby cheeks. And I was like, God damn. Like, I mean, my ego just popped up and was like, girl.
It's some fucking wintertime.
Them some
shit.
big ass cheeks. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, baby, I got fat cheeks. And he was just like, oh my God.
What the fuck are
You just handle that yourself.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Leah Legacy forever. We're bouncing right now. You kind of came in right at the last second, but join us next time either on this channel or my channel, Northern Comfort Tarot. We're gonna go live probably on Sunday or something. So come and check us out, and we'll help you out. We'll help you out with that question.
Yes, shut up, Karen. I forgot about that. Yes, my ego be lying, y'all. I had a whole day about it.
Oh yeah.
Whole day with the cheeks. My fucking cheeks. My ego was so bored because I shut it the fuck down, my ego's fears, and it was like, ooh, let me tell her she's got fat cheeks.
If you guys are interested in a down-home personal and getting intimate with us, you can find out how to get a personal reading from us or a journey to your weighted fate, the one that we've got featured right now, down in the description. Throw some money out there and allow yourself to invest in yourself and watch Spirit just throw blessings at you left and right.
Alrighty, you guys. With that being said, sending you all nothing but motherfucking love. Empress of Duality out.
Namaste.